Here I am in deck building. So let's start bringing out the cards we want. So I already started. I'm going to try to go ahead with this reanimate strategy. So I'm going to bring those cards in. Fireball, Siege Gang, Hero of Oxy Ridge definitely make it. Aftershock makes it just because of its removal. Kargan just because it's awesome. Let's go ahead and bring in all of our burn, some of our awesome creatures, Acidic Slime, Colossus, Hermit, Elder, Stag, Blossoms, Boa, some Elves, Ramp, Library, Monger. That's 22 cards. That's a strange curve, gotta admit. Sarknaval definitely goes in. Kitchen Finks we want in. Stormbind, potentially, I think. And even Vulturous Zombie is a pretty solid card. So that's way more cards than we. Oh, and then we still have Wormcoil Engine we have to bring in, and possibly a Battlesphere, but So we've got a lot of playable. So this is actually going to be one of the few times I'm even going to consider making a cut. All right. So in terms of cuts, I think I'm going to go ahead and just cut this kind of reanimate strategy. It's not going to work. I mean, honestly, there aren't really that many cards we want to bring back anyway. Overall, this would rather be more consistent than not. And in terms of subpar cards, obviously all the cards in here are strong. There's no doubt about that. But cards we want to consider. Okay. Yes, it did. Cards we might want to pull out. Potentially this Vulturous Zombie, but I guess it's really not that important to splash black, so I might as well just take that out entirely. Could play 16 land, rather just go ahead and take out maybe a Stormbind to be a bit more consistent. And I think that looks fine. Yes. Thank you, Prism. And okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding land now. So let's go ahead and just throw in some Scars lands. And mostly green, so I like 10 and 7 is fine. That's probably good enough for anything else we're going to be doing here. So that's the deck. That looks pretty good. We have obviously some sideboard options. Battlesphere, even Skull Cage is just pretty sweet to bring in just in case, but especially if, let's see, deals 2 damage to that player unless he, okay, yeah, so if you play control deck, Skull Cage comes in, Hedge Mage against, artifacts, let's see, Stormbind's pretty solid, and we have some answers to artifacts, not basic lands. Overall, pretty good sideboard, so that's the deck. Gonna go ahead and save that as the cube deck. And you're looking at the deck I'm going to be taking into these matches, so I will see you guys there. Alright, so here we are in round 1. And I will be playing against Joey. I think my deck is aggressive enough. I do want to play first. And this hand looks okay. Alright, so here, this is an interesting one. I can either lead out with the red and hopefully draw another mountain and play Kargan Dragonlord turn 2. That sounds fine. That'll be, I mean, if I don't draw another mountain, I'll just play a forest. I mean, I wouldn't be playing Stable Stag until turn 3 anyway. So now I just have a chance to play Kargan. And Kargan will probably draw a lot of fire, so. But we'll see what he's got. So he is playing black, so at least my Stable Stag won't be an entirely dead card. I mean, it wouldn't be dead anyway, but having one of the cards protection against is pretty sweet, regardless of how you look at it. Yami Maya Elder, an awesome card. So he's playing black and red, the colors that I try to avoid. Because I didn't think they went too well together, but maybe he'll prove me wrong here. Alright, so he's thinking. Magus of the Scroll. I'm fine with that card. I don't particularly like that card. I think it actually is rather weak. Let's see. I guess here I don't really mind just playing a Yabi Maya Elder. No, but even though I think probably a stable stag probably might be safer. But the Elder will at least draw out some of its removal, and I can block his Magus without too much trouble. And also next turn, if I wanted to, I could play a Carrion and sack the Elder to draw a card. Which wouldn't necessarily be too bad of a move. So in terms of red and black are like the creature kill colors. So I imagine if I play a Kargan, it's not going to survive very long. Which means it might be reasonable to let it just hang for a turn and maybe play a Chameleon Colossus the next turn. And the Colossus at least has protection from black, so not much he can do to kill my card there. Alright, so he's gonna attack? I'll go ahead and take it, actually. He'll get me for 1, but I'll get him for 2, and I think that'll be a better trade in the long run. So I could play a Wall of Blossoms and a Kargan, or I could just play a Chameleon Colossus. That's a tough one. I guess here I just like the Colossus. That's pretty strong. And that'll definitely get me in there. Faster than these other cards. If he doesn't play a creature card this turn, I can get him with a Burst Lightning. Get in there for possibly 8 if I draw another land this turn. Or 10, I guess, if I attack with both. So he's got 3 lands, with 3 potential mana sources, that is. And so we'll have to see what he's got as a potential destruction spell. Like Fleshbag Marauder wouldn't be that bad here. Not considering that I could just sacrifice the Elder, which would give me value anyway. And this Elder, by the way, is just sweet. And this picture is actually pretty good. I like that it got reprinted in this dual deck. Phyrexia versus the Coalition. This Colossus is just nasty. So he's got a morphed creature. I imagine some sort of... I don't know, it's hard to tell. Could be a Bane of the Living. Which is about as good a guess as any. Let's go ahead and attack with both here. See what he does. So he decides to take it. I could get in for 10, but I think let's go ahead and leave that there. Play it safer. Drop this Wall of Blossoms. Get that mountain out. And yeah, that's good. So if it is a Bane of the Living, he could activate it now. He wouldn't get much value out of it. I mean, it would kill my Elder. That's about it. Depending on what he plays at the end of this turn, it might just kill the morphed creature. That way I don't even have to worry about what it is. Or it will kill this Fauna Shaman, which is a much better target, to be honest. a much better target. Alright, so the Fauna Shaman is gone. Good. So there's that. Let's go ahead and attack in with the Elder and the Colossus again. Let's see, what would I be playing here? Could activate the Elder. That's probably a better idea. I don't really mind if he's got Magus of the Scroll. So let's sack that, get some more lands, and let's grab up 2 more mountains. Draw a card, Fireball, nice. Alright, so that's gone, and it was a Skirk Marauder. Okay. So let's go ahead and... You know what? I feel like dropping... honestly, I really do feel like dropping a Kargan Dragonlord. It's weak. I know he's going to kill it, but I just want to have it for a turn. This might actually be my first time ever playing a Kargan Dragonlord. So I imagine he's got some kind of removal sitting around in his hand. But I should be able to kill whatever he's got with the Fireball next turn, attacking with at least a Colossus for 4. So there's that. So he's tapping 3, maybe to activate the Magus? No, for the Skin Render. Okay. That's going to go in Kargan, clearly. That's gone. And he passes. Alright, so here, let's go ahead and get those 2. So deal those damage evenly, divided evenly. So I need to tap in, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 will do 3 to each, right? Yeah. I believe so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that won't work. Rounded down. No, that definitely won't work. So here my best option is to go ahead and attack with the Colossus, I guess. Take care of that. And I guess I don't know, I like playing the Siege Gang here, actually. Leaving 2 mana up to sack a Goblin if necessary. So there are my Goblins. Looking pretty good. He's got 5. No, really 4 mana. So 4, what can he play? Not that much. Lightning Greaves, that's not going to do it. Okay. Well, this game's pretty much over. Yep. So he went ahead and conceded. That's fine. And that looks good. Chain Lightning would have been nice. Sylvan Library, sweet. So we got some awesome cards coming. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out sideboard plan. So we saw some artifacts, not really anything that threatening, but might be reasonable to go ahead and pull one in. Let's see. Earth Kami maybe. But if I was going to bring in an artifact, I don't know, I kind of like... It's a bit expensive though for an artifact kill. Hedge Mage would probably be more my style. But that could come in and replace maybe the River Boa. Yeah, that seems fine. So that's the replacement. Well, everything else looks pretty good. So we'll go ahead and submit. Alright, game 2.